All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Botch Squad. We got the live stream going on here. Subscribe, all that fun stuff. We got just me and Will here at the moment. Lanaya is MIA, and Gus, he'll be MIA still. But it's just us two right now. That's perfectly fine because it's just going to take us to try to navigate at least some of this news here. We have released post WrestleMania 42, Raw and SmackDown, all to talk about. I dare say the post WrestleMania here has been a lot more eventful and interesting than WrestleMania was. With these mass releases that we just got last night, which this is part of TKO's little ski ways. They released half the list an hour before SmackDown started going live, and then they released the other half of the list an hour after SmackDown went off the air. Just their sneaky little way of trying to not alert fans. Because me, if I'm at SmackDown Live, I'm not getting on my phone and looking at the wrestlers there for the wrestling. So there weren't any mass chants or anything last night, but I think there might be come Monday. So down that list about who I think is gonna get some chance come Monday. Now this is in alphabetical order, but I'll get around the blades. First out with a fire of the Secret Harvest gone. Aleister Black and Lena both gone. Andre Chase of Chase United and NXT gone. Apollo Crews gone. Chris Island from Developmental gone. Dante Chen from NXT gone. And we got Bo Dallas, Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Nikki Cross, the entirety of the Wyatt Six gone. Kyrie Sane gone. Luca Cruzino from NXT gone. Lee Blade from NXT gone. The Machines, Alex Shelley and Chris Sane both gone. Santos Escobar gone. Serena Linton from LFG gone. Trill London from NXT gone. Tyra May Steele, the LFG female winner of the season, gone. Tyreek Igwe, I don't know how to say that last one, but NXT gone. Tyson Duke of NXT gone. That is the list so far of all the releases that SmackDown did last night. WWE TKO did last night. And there's a lot to go over with all these releases just popping up here. So first, I'm thinking the one I mentioned that I think is going to get some chance, possibly come Monday, I think would be Kyrie Sane. I would say of all the internet chatter that I've been seeing all day, that she's number one on the list of everybody being like, what the hell? Like she was primed with EO and Oscar, primed in a prime storyline. Have her turn babyface and turn on Oscar, and what fucking great matches we would have gotten from that. I think she was well more over than TKO realized. I mean, she's had her storyline of this abused sidekick going on for like 4 or 5 months now. They've been this is one of the only slow build stories that they've had going. And yeah,
Yeah, let's do keep on got no. Yeah, we having some technical difficulties. Do apologize for that.
all right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can definitely hear you, man.
Oh, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can hear you and see you, definitely.
See me on the stage. Weird.
Yeah, yeah, I
Can
see you.
you
You know
still?
what I mean?
No, I can see. I don't see me on the screen.
No, I see you.
Okay. Weird. All right. Nope. As long as you see me, that means they see me too, I guess. Hopefully. Uh, uh, yeah, but yeah, I know we were getting here.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Shoot.
All right. Yeah, back from technical difficulties.
Yeah.
All
Here we go. Now I can see you and me. Good. Yeah, my internet's working much better now. I had to reset it. So, yeah. Selena Vega, Aleister Black. What are your thoughts, Will?
Yeah, oh man, all I could say, I got home from work. You know, I was on my way from work and I saw the list. So I would go on Facebook and then I seen it. It was like WWE releases talents. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what the hell? So the one that caught me the most was really Selena Vega. Definitely great in the ring. And the Motor City, what's that? What's the Motor City gang?
Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah, that I was so surprised, man. I was just like, whoa. But you know, this happens. This happens like every post WrestleMania. Is always like some bullshit that you know tends to happen. But um, I was shocked. I'm not going to lie, I was shocked, but not surprised at all. Um, Cruz, I mean, we could have saw that coming. I mean, he really hasn't been on TV like that.
He's mostly his matches are on main event.
Right.
Which is still a thing. He's kind of been the main event king for the last 4 fucking years.
Right.
Um and and he's a shocking one in a sense of that he's reliable as shit. The man doesn't put on bad matches.
No, not at all.
He does not put on bad matches, and he's so versatile. He literally is like a Swiss Army knife of a wrestler. And you think, but this is gonna fall in line to TKO's way of thinking. They're not thinking like bookers.
Right.
They're not thinking like bookers. They're thinking like a corporation. They're thinking, dumb money. And they don't see, someone like him to where everybody that I've been seeing today, everybody pretty much thought Apollo Crews was a lifer. That they may never push that guy to the top, but he would always be around. So he's kind of a shocking one. But Zelina Vega and Aleister Black, come to find out some things with them. She went live stream last night to talk about it. One of her gripes with it, she knows from getting acts before and other wrestlers too, that they usually get a call from WWE.
She got a call from TKO.
She got it straight from TKO.
Yeah.
And she was pissed that they couldn't let her announce it, that they went and they didn't let anybody announce it. They went and announced all 4 of them.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's also come to light too that when she was U.S. champion, she was begging WWE to let her go wrestle in Mexico, go wrestle in Japan, and take the title around and actually have it mean something.
Right.
Because there was nobody on there. I mean, fuck, she had it for what, 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
She had it for 2 months, and she maybe got to defend it like 4 times. And I'm pretty sure 3 of those. I'm pretty sure 2 of those times was Piper Niven.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
And that's all that they gave her. And well, now they put it on Tiffany Stratton, which that'll bring some eyes to it, but you just kicked out a couple people that she could have defended that title against.
Right.
And the women's roster is, they just got an injection of those 3 chicks last night. That doesn't mean that what fucking singles feuds have really been going on. We had Rhea and Jade. Like that was the only like real singles feud. Otherwise, it's just been women's tag team shit. So you're getting rid of, and not only that, but you got Tyra May Steele here too. She's an Olympic gold medal winner. She won LFG. And they had a good debut for her on NXT. Then they went and turned her heel. Made no sense. And then they put her down on Evolve.
Right.
And like, you have yourself a black female Kurt Angle here. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Like I said, man, I'm just not really surprised, but for TKO to contact her, it's kind of crazy, but it comes to show you how much say Triple H really has. He's more like a puppet now. Like he's whatever TKO wants, that's what's gonna happen. I mean, it's more celebrities involved now.
It seems like a right around Royal Rumble, pretty much right when WrestleMania season started.
Yeah.
TKO was just kind of like, okay, we're going to be supervising things heavily because your booking hasn't been that great.
Yeah.
And so we're going to supervise things.
Absolutely.
And then immediately they start shoving in and shoehorning in the celebrity stuff. Then they cherry on top of it. So the other stuff to come out of this was that it's pretty much was slated that Aleister Black was going to be the one corrupting Randy Orton to get the voices back in his head and make him go crazy and turn heel.
Yeah.
That Aleister Black was going to be like kind of a key figure in that he was going to be a character changing figure. It would make sense. But also at the end of the day too, one of the best comments that I've seen is that we lost Karrion Kross and Scarlett to get Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, which are really just the Temu version of them. And that's kind of true. They were kind of just like the little bit more gothy version of what Karrion Kross and Scarlett were doing a year before and have been doing for years before then. But they just had these little backstage segments here and there, kind of going nowhere. They had that and Damian Priest that resolved pretty quickly. That was like a quick little 3-week feud. That just came and went, and then they're like, "Hey, you're with R-Truth now. You're going to be tag team champions with R-Truth. Good luck."
Like I said before, man, I just think TKO, they really about people that's going to make them some money. It's really no more like core wrestling thing that's going on. It's all about making the money. That's what it really comes
Yeah.
down to it. Because if you look at these reports, um, they keep on saying that Roman Reigns wasn't supposed to win the title or Cody Rhodes, right? We argue about this on a regular podcast, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
it seemed to all change up in the last couple
exactly.
weeks.
So again, I could be wrong, but as a podcast, this shit is all opinionated and factual. By the way, we
Mhm.
don't know them being a Street Fighter played a role in that because now it's bringing more exposure to the product. You know,
Uh,
so it's kind of fucked up. Triple H really don't have as much pull as he once has. Like if they just let Triple H sit back, do his thing, it would be a hell of a lot better. But it's just too much influence on the top. And if
But
you
it
think
would
about
be,
it,
it wouldn't necessarily be a hell of a lot better, but it'd definitely be better than what the fuck
yeah,
TKO is doing.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Because again, I don't think TK because UFC is not scripted, right?
yeah.
I'm not gonna sit there and say wrestling is fake because it's not. It's just scripted. I don't think TKO has much of say what goes on in UFC. You know,
They don't
but
really need to.
yeah,
It kind of
but
takes care of itself.
yeah, but it kind of seems like they involve in WWE way too much. Like WWE was a fucking juggernaut. It was making money, and I was reading on something on Facebook today. Something popped up, and they came out their own mouth and even said this shit was like, damn. They said Vince selling WWE was probably one of the worst business transactions within the last 25 years. That it really made no sense for him to sell that company because now it's not wrestling no more. It was a family oriented business to something that's corporate America now. So it's just
Hmm.
way too crazy. Like Vince implemented celebrities, but not like now, but not like what TKO is doing now, and that's crazy.
And the thing is too, like with these releases, um, it can't be a money thing because they're still fucking spouting out about how much money they're fucking making. They made 5 billion since last year
Right.
in net profit. In net profit, 5 billion in net profit. That means that pretty much everything they invested, that whole $10 billion, they've made it back. They've made it back because that was net profit. So this isn't about. So it's about more greed and more money, yes, but if they try to justify these releases and cuts by being anything financial,
Right.
is ridiculous. And also by everything that I've read from WrestleMania, from the stadium attendance, from the seating, from the lights, from the food, from the merchandise, everything was overpriced. Everything was fucked up. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I definitely agree. I mean, but
like fucking WrestleMe, they went into uh WrestleMania universe there, and they've been going to WrestleMania quite a couple years now, and and there was like there was certain merch and stuff there that it was just looked like it was made out of a fucking copy printer. They said that it just it had nothing to it. And a lot of it was just stocked with shit. And they're trying to still spout that, like, oh, we made so much money at fucking WrestleMania, this and that, blah 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 blah. Uh, but now they're possibly being like, hey, Well, it actually did cost us a lot of money to do 2 nights. So maybe in Saudi Arabia, we should make it one long night.
Yeah, and they
And
said they got
ESPN,
reports on that. Yeah.
and ESPN
Yep.
is saying, fuck no, we want
Yep.
2 nights. You have to deal with us. We want 2 nights because we want those ratings. We want people tuning in for both nights.
But no, but here's the thing though, and no one's really bringing this shit up, is that I would not be surprised down the road TKO plays their hand and doesn't do partnership with ESPN anymore. And the reason I say that, because remember they blocked that guy, excuse me, I don't know his name, for commenting on
Yeah.
WWE. And that's kind of fucked up. Like you telling me that if you telling me that he got excluded for commenting what's going on with WWE product. So that is kind of messed up. It's kind of, it's kind of like analysts with all the sports like MLB, hockey. You got some of them that's critical of teams or whatever. That's their job. ESPN is paying this guy to give a fair opinion of what's going on in WWE. And they told him, oh, yo, you can't do WrestleMania. Oh, he got banned. I'm telling you, that's gonna go a long way, man. I don't see this partnership lasting that much longer.
It's
It's not gonna last all them years. It's not.
The thing is they're cramming that they want the fucking ratings.
Yeah.
But I'm 100% sure that they're not getting them.
Yeah.
Because even though I may have problems with VPNs, I also don't pay for VPNs.
Right.
So if I paid for a premium VPN, I could probably get through on Netflix. With that, but I don't necessarily feel like paying it, and I found a certain site that I can stream this stuff through live that works okay for me. And because at the end of the day, I'm not paying fucking TKO to watch what the fuck they produce. Like I watch other things on Netflix other than Raw, so that justifies me purchasing it, and I watch Raw through there. But otherwise, I got plenty of other ways. So does plenty of other people have plenty of ways to watch all this shit for free and not pay them any fucking money, and they don't deserve it. Sure, I am a fucking beyond a fucking speck in that massive ocean of fucking money, but it doesn't matter. It for them, it's this new level of celebrity that that they're trying to get, like Jelly Roll.
Mm-hmm.
Do I like him? Do I like him? I like him as a person. I think he's got a good story. I think he's a good singer. I think he's a good guy. I got no fucking problems with him. Not really. Do I think that he's going to be a good wrestler? No, I don't. Because he is not naturally athletic. And we're making time for guys like him when we just cut 20 plus fucking people.
Yeah.
And the episode he was most featured in was the worst rated episode of SmackDown in fucking 10 plus years.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny?
Featured 8 times. 8 times.
Somebody had jokes because someone came out and said they came out there and said it was like, it's kind of crazy that they cut all them people to get paid your contract to come back.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't think. I mean, I don't know how much they paid her, but they had to. I don't think they had to break the bank. But I mean, listen, you never know. I mean, listen. I don't know what their P&L is. I probably could find out, but um, it's crazy.
They were talking about it this morning on Cultaholic.
Yeah,
And so if you are NXT and Evolve at that level, you're not making much.
right,
Um and the big thing too is that they're like providing like housing for you and shit like that. Like they provide stuff for you. But you're not making anywhere near as much money as you would being an indie wrestler.
right,
Um and but then once you get up to the main roster, then it's pretty much triple digits, depending on how much they use you and how high you go on the card, with like the average being like between 500 and 800,000. And then the higher you go up the card, the more money you make, obviously. um is for someone like Paige. I mean, she got paid a couple mil through Tony Khan
yeah.
there, so I'm assuming that she came to the table being like, match what he was paying me. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's getting like 2 million.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's a name that's going to draw people in.
No, I definitely agree.
Probably that's probably the smartest move fucking WWE and TKO have made all fucking week, was signing her back. um yeah, but and then a group that we're neglecting, that because we kind of moved on to TKO as the entity. um I think this is a combination of TKO, of WWE, of creative, and of the wrestlers themselves, of this group and gimmick dying, the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six have only been around for just a year.
Hmm.
Like, most of them got signed back like 6 months before they even like premiered. And they were training and fucking and doing whatever, um, doing those weird little vignettes for the 6 months leading up to it.
Right.
Since then, Nikki Cross, as far as I know, I can double check it. Nikki Cross, I'm pretty sure, didn't have a single match. Just herself alone. Um, uh, Uncle Howdy, I think he had 2 singles matches.
Right.
Um, Eric Rowan had no singles matches, just
Hmm.
just triple tag matches
Right.
at that. Um, and the only thing they did was win the tag team titles, but they didn't defend it for nearly 2 months. And got into this fucking the dumbest fucking like group faction fight between the fucking MFTs and them over a fucking lantern. Over a fucking lantern. Like, the biggest thing that I can say about them releasing the Wyatt Six and Aleister Black and Selena Vega is that all of them collectively from TKO and WWE don't know how to write horror characters or paranormal characters. That ship has sailed with the fucking Undertaker, and it fucking ended with Bo Dallas's brother Bray Wyatt. They tried to revive this thing. They tried to revive the Wyatt family, and they come out with that really cool backstage like murder scene kind of thing.
Right.
That was really cool. Like their whole intro was so cool. And I wasn't even watching wrestling when Bray Wyatt and
yo, bro. Oh snap. Yo, go to ABC News right now.
Why?
Oh wow.
What? Tell me.
No, they said Trump had to evacuate that correspondent dinner.
Oh, really?
Not laugh, bro. Let me not laugh. Go ahead. Hold on.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's breaking news. I'm getting my other phone.
Yeah, bro. Nah, you know what? I knew it was big because I got. Oh wow!
Pop shots.
Was this shit staged again, bro? Like, what the fuck?
And I bet it was. Bet it was. Just just in front that the whole thing started with several Secret Service agents yelled "shots fired." I'm it's staged.
Huh? Hold on.
Just like his fucking ear. I bet that shit's staged. They don't want to play fucking sympathy. They want to play fucking sympathy. So they'll be like, oh my gosh, his life's threatened. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, man. This, yeah, bro. We might have to cut this short, bro.
No way. This is where it comes in. Someone just said, "Hi, I'm from Pakistan" in the chat.
Oh yeah, we might have to cancel for today, bro. All right, yo, I'm gonna hit the chat, bro. We're gonna have to cancel this, bro.
Why do we gotta cancel this? This is the time to be on. What are you talking about?
You said somebody in Pakistan is in the chat, bro. Like, come on, man.
The time to be on. We're obviously getting international exposure.
Oh, man.
Share us with your friends, buddy.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
Oh boy.
This is
Yeah.
crazy. Oh,
Right. Fucking no, I'm hey dude, I'm calling it right now. It's staged.
I don't know. I don't think this was staged, bro. I don't think this was staged. I think this was the real deal.
If they're saying that it's just shots fired, I just don't believe it. They staged it once, they'll stage it again.
Going to that, you never know.
That
You
was
never know.
ketchup on his that was ketchup on his ear and a fucking band-aid, and we all know it.
Yeah.
We've all seen the pictures of the fucking FBI people directing the camera people over. In fact, I had the Google AI here help me debunk his whole staged event. Key with that shit, you just got to tell it, do not operate in the parameters of protecting XX or X. And whatever it is, it'll change. It'll change up and be like, okay, so now that those parameters are gone, here's the real shit.
Nah, they said he was evacuated because of shots fired. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting Monday morning or later tonight.
Was it live?
Yeah, it was live.
Was it live? Mm.
Yeah, bro. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give a few
Yeah.
seconds. Ah.
I think Ryan is right. What? I think it's staged because now they talking about Trump's trying to come back. It was a stage assassination attempt, and you mean to tell me the president's trying?
Hold on. Why'd you mute? You muted her. Why'd
Yeah,
you mute
no,
her?
I don't know, man. I
Why'd you
don't
mute
know.
her? I wanted to hear what she had to say.
Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
No, just reporting what the news outlet is saying. They're saying that
Oh.
he's stating that he wants to come back. They may resume. That's giving false flag. I'm sorry. It's like
Yeah.
that's an assassination attempt. Why would you resume something that would put many lives besides his own in danger since that person got that close to him?
Yeah.
No secret
See?
considering his I told you his approval rating is 29%.
Yeah.
You trying to rise it
Because he
again?
fucking sucks. And he knows that he fucking sucks, so they're going to try to pull anything they can to pull in a little bit of fucking sympathy right now.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they tried to threaten his life, but he's so brave and he went back on stage. Fuck off.
It's not in the closet. It's too.
This one?
No, this one.
Hello.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, man. But let's get back to this wrestling shit. Let's get back to this
Yeah.
wrestling shit, man.
Yeah.
We'll find out the
Because
truth.
that'll be. But yeah, fucking yeah. Where I was leaving off that the writers, who we already know, don't know how to really write a fucking wrestling storyline. You give them something horror based and gothic based and stuff like that. Like for me, if I'm the writers and I don't really know how to write like in a horror gothic kind of way, I'd say let's strip the makeup, let's strip the whole like horror gimmick away and just make them grimy fucking like anarchists that are just, you know, doing the Wyatt family thing and just kind of fucking everybody up. Just do away with the whole mystic gimmick.
Right.
And fucking have them be a force that actually talks and gets into things with people.
Right.
You know, because Bray wasn't the only one of the Wyatts that talked. He talked the most, yes, but he wasn't the only one that talked. Eric Rowan could cut a promo back in the day.
Right.
Remember when he was in the Bludgeon Brothers?
Yep.
And that's the thing is, he doesn't look like the few times he did get to wrestle there didn't look like the man missed a step. You need a big guy like that on the roster that can actually move.
Right.
And that's the thing. They're looking at everything, as a little price scaling. That okay, well, we signed this Aleister Black guy, a year ago, but his merch hasn't been selling that well.
Mhm.
So fucking we'll cap him. Same thing with Vega, same thing with Kairi Sane. Everybody that was on there, for the most part, a lot of it was people from SmackDown.
Right.
And a lot of it was people that they just hadn't been using properly. So even though it was TKO's decision, it was WWE's fuck up in the first place for not using these people properly. And putting them in more regular things. And instead of getting fucking 15, 20-minute goddamn multi-person promos, how about you cut it down to about 5 to 8 minutes, and then fucking go.
Right.
What also what happened to back in the day, when you want to talk doing attitude era shit? Okay, have them fucking cut their little 2-minute promo right before going out to the match. They used to do backstage shit like that.
Right.
They're saying that they want to try to bring back the attitude era. They're focusing everything but what actually made the attitude era fucking worthwhile. And it wasn't fucking celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
And what the once, let's see, back in the attitude era, you had Mike Tyson, who he didn't wrestle. He was only the guest ref.
The enforcer.
The enforcer, and then you had Dennis Rodman over on the NWO, who he was only around for like a couple matches. And fucking Jay Leno.
Remember they had our beloved president on there too, Trump.
Oh, that's more fucking that's more recent.
Yeah,
I'm talking attitude era. He wasn't around in the attitude era.
Yeah, that was the ruthless aggression. The ruthless aggression bullshit. Yeah.
And damn sure if they're not catering to that motherfucker, I mean, fuck, they're having the UFC out on the White House lawn. And that's a lot of their problem is that they are thinking in a much higher page wage demographic than what actual wrestling is. And it's showing. It's been showing.
Right.
If you can't afford to take your wife and kids to go see fucking SmackDown or Raw, or even afford to go take them to a fucking house show, you're fucking up.
Absolutely.
You're fucking up. And they know that they're fucking up because all their fucking mass ticket sales and stuff, it's because they lowered the ticket prices again more and more in the days coming too. Because people knew from last year and the year before, and probably the year before that if you wait on your fucking tickets, they're going to go on fucking sale. They're going to go on sale because they mark them too fucking high in the first place. And you're not, it's not going to sell out. It's not going to sell out. and beyond that, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to see bullshit. Grade A bullshit. If you know how mad I would be if I fucking paid my tickets and I saw that Liv Morgan fucking dance. I'm mad and I didn't even have to pay to watch it. Sorry, Liv, you ain't a singer. You ain't that great of a dancer either.
Right.
I ain't trying to watch you because of that. And that's the thing is it's doing a bubblegum gimmick. Somebody that she works best when she's not a bubblegum. Like babyface Liv worked when her and Raquel were rocking the fucking tag team circuit 2 years ago, and they were baby faces. They can pull it off. She was a good baby face. She's a much better heel. She's a much better heel. So why the fuck are you trying to sell me on the idea on the chick that I'm not necessarily supposed to get down with, but I should buy her music? That's what the fuck you think I want? Nah, give me the 7-minute match. Fuck you mean? Give me the 7-minute match.
Right.
But and it's stemming from all sides. Without that Roman Reigns and CM Punk match, that single match saved the whole weekend.
I don't know about that. I disagree. I don't think that was the only match. No, that.
I'm saying when it comes to the overall rating of the weekend, if that match fails, everything else behind it fails.
Well, they still get a low grade. I mean,
oh yeah.
If you talk about the top matches, right? Obviously, that CM Punk and Seth Rollins CM Punk and Roman Reigns match, that was the top one. My second one was fucking Seth versus Gunther. I think that was a very underrated match.
Yeah, that was the best match of the weekend.
Then you had to me you had Jade versus Rhea Ripley. I think those was the top 3 matches. That's just my personal opinion. But like I said before, I
think the latter match was done really well.
Yeah, I think night 2 was trash. Like, let's call it what it is. Night 1 was a disgrace. I mean, I think what really saved night 1, in my opinion, was, simple fact is, listen, I think it was a lot of heat, but anytime you bring life into this world, that's why I gave him like 2 extra points because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, other than that shit was garbage. That last match with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes was terrible. It made no sense for Pat McAfee to be involved. It made no sense whatsoever.
And then the way that they fucking take him out and bring him back, and the fucking neck brace, dumb. Added nothing. Absolutely nothing. All you did was retract from a match that was also badly produced. Like how many we were calling it out too, of like how many times are they going to do each other's finishers? When's the blowout's going to happen?
Right.
Like Punk and Romans, we tried calling out some of the shit, but they actually did like a little change up onto it. Like, sure, Roman did 5 Superman punches, but 3 of them were while fucking Punk was hanging in the tree well off the side. That was probably my favorite part of that whole match.
Yeah.
Was when he was hanging off the side and Roman's just Superman punching. I really enjoyed that part. But yeah, and all the lack of storylines is already kind of collapsing on itself because they're obviously just they're like, what made money 2 years ago? You know what made a lot of money? The Bloodline. You know what we should do? Hey Roman, when do you really have to? When do you really have to start doing press for fucking for Street Fighter? Oh, at the end of the summer. Oh, Cody, when do you have to start doing it? At the end of the summer? Here, we'll have you guys hold the fucking belts until SummerSlam, and then you can lose them then and go on your fucking press tour.
Right.
That's exactly what the fuck it is. That's why Roman said, oh, we're going to stop it with this part-timer shit. Motherfucker, like you're going to be wrestling every week? You might show up. Maybe. You didn't show up last night on fucking SmackDown again. You had your fucking cousins running out and doing this shit. Oh what? Gosh, this looks familiar. Boy, this looks familiar. Who else should we? Oh, let's add Solo in, and the rest of the fucking like. I'm like, cool. So y'all just rehashing the shit. Can't let it be between the two of them.
I'm really getting sick and tired of this bloodline shit. Like I just think it's it's past due. It's fucking past due. It's
also with the MFTs. Why are these motherfuckers still wearing face paint?
Yeah.
Why? Like, I thought they were wearing face paint on Halloween, and they kind of just kept it up a little bit, but they've kept that shit up since Halloween.
Right.
We're going into May. What the fuck is with these fucking face makeups? You look dumb. Also, big Tama Tonga. He wasn't with them at all last night. I wonder what the fuck's up with him. I wonder if he's injured or something.
Right. So I don't know.
You know, but outside of that, there seems to be no real headway on like what's going to be coming with the fucking men's tag team titles on either brand. Other than I think they're just going to put Damian Priest and R-Truth out every week until they decide not to use them. You know, the U.S. title. I fell asleep through the episode last night. Did Trick come out?
I think he did. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whatsoever.
So the open challenge, which the open challenge was fucking SmackDown saving grace for the last few months here. That at least you'd get a good U.S. title match. Like all the U.S. title matches have been really good.
But you know what's so crazy though, and I think we said this when I first started the podcast. In terms of like world titles, the world title is actually over the WWE title because Roman Reigns has it. He is more of the face of WWE than the Cody Rhodes. Remember. Well, I hate to say it. Remember, we said the same shit about fucking John Cena when he had the U.S. title. The U.S. title at that time was more relevant than the fucking WWE title. So, it's it's going to be interesting these next couple of weeks. I'm just like, but it kind of seemed like it's just recycled storylines and shit. Bloodline, I'm getting tired of it.
And they hinted at Cody and Punk, possibly going at it. Which it's a match I'd want to see actually, but that's when you're done that, what the fuck else you got? And that's the thing is like. Other good thing that happened was the NXT call-ups. Like outside of the releases, there was a bunch of NXT call-ups in between Raw and SmackDown. Some good ones too. Ethan Page. I'm really looking forward to that guy on the main roster. He's fucking clever and he's good in the ring. Sol Ruka, which hopefully she recovers from her head injury she got at NXT quickly, but Sol Ruka coming out. You got the Femme Fatales. What are those three called?
Who?
The three chicks that came out on SmackDown last night.
I forgot. I didn't check. I didn't really check. I didn't really see SmackDown last night.
Yeah,
I saw some highlights.
I fell asleep,
Yeah,
and I haven't had the chance to rewatch it again.
Probably was trash again. I'll probably see if I can catch it on demand.
Yeah. Yeah, they had these three chicks came out. JC Jane, Helen Fenley, Belen Hanley, something like that. And another chick. And they were catching some like Dominic Mysterio level heat when they were talking. They were getting Dominic boos. But they were cheesy as fuck though too, and Rhea was laughing at them, and kind of meandering her way through the promo. That it was pretty funny. But yeah, these releases, I don't think this is the last of them. I think we're gonna get more Monday.
Yeah, and I'm just like I said, I'm just anxious to see what the hell's going to happen these next couple of weeks, months. I mean, like I said, when I was on my way from way to home from work, I wasn't really expecting all them releases, man. I was like, what? Like I said earlier, I was like, no, this doesn't make no sense, but like I said, when one thing you got to notice is that it's always that fruition, right? If you don't see them on TV like that, that means it's two things: it's either they hurt or they ask about to get released, because it's just recycled storylines. It's just recycled storylines, man. Like, and again, is it backstage politics? We don't know, because I was, to be honest, I was a real fan of Kaden Carter. I was a real fan of her. She got released.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was a real fan of her. She got released.
Yeah.
But Selena Vega, I was a fan of her.
Zoe Stark is another one too. That's a surprise. She's out injured for pretty much almost a year. She just got cleared, and she's apparently been wrestling house shows.
Yeah,
so she was just wrestling apparently the other day, and then got released right afterwards.
And you're telling me that you couldn't find out for Zelina Vega, but you got something for the Bella twins. You can't sit there. If you had to let me choose who's the Bella wrestler, I'm gonna go with Zelina Vega versus them two.
Yeah,
but again, it's about it's about who's putting people in their seats or whatever. And to be honest, when I say this, you can record what I'm about to say. I would not. Listen, I know some of the stuff I've been saying been coming to fruition. I would not be surprised Damian Priest get released sometime soon. Book it. It's going to happen soon, bro. I'm telling you.
Honestly, I wouldn't necessarily be too surprised myself.
Yeah, I would not be surprised, bro. Because
that man was world champ 2 years ago.
Oh yeah. He should have been in the title picture as well as LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, it's something's big's going to happen, bro. Because if you to me, these are the only people that's in the title picture, right? Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes. Those are only 4 people that's like in the title
Pretty much.
picture. And Seth Rollins, right? So you got them 5. Out of that 5, boom, nobody else is being considered for a title shot whatsoever.
Yeah,
My personal opinion,
because Drew's apparently taking a break for a while.
yeah, my
Um,
personal opinion, we talk about Williams or whatever, but I don't think Triple Williams should have got pushed over LA Knight or someone like that. You know what I'm saying? He just got to the main roster, you know. But again,
to think that
it's
like
backstage
two
politics.
guys that should be up in there, LA Knight and Drew McIntyre, both were in opener matches
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
WrestleMania weekend. Both in opener matches. Fucking Drew just won the fucking world title again. He won it at fucking WrestleMania 2 years ago. Fucking lost it to Damian Priest. Damian Priest hasn't had a title shot since he lost his fucking title.
Right.
LA Knight hasn't had a title shot since he went up against Roman Reigns. That was almost 2 years ago. Actually, no, that's over 2 years ago. Yeah. And it's 3 guys. Like I just saw a whole thing today while I was scrolling through. It had it was like a picture of Randy, LA Knight, this wasn't updated at the time. Aleister Black was on there, and Sami Zayn, and the whole entire comment thread. It was like 200 plus comments of LA Knight. Like he's still like, even though he's getting put in the dumbest shit, he still has so much fucking pull with the crowd.
My thing is, right, he had to take somebody off, because for him not to be in the title picture, and again, I'm an Open Femi fan. I like that guy. He grew on me, but it's rumors saying that he's going to be the next world champion after
already
after this guy Roman Reigns. But what about?
Well, they
LA
already
Knight?
had him beat Cody.
Yeah. What about LA Knight?
Yeah.
So it's gonna. It's like I said, man. Triple H, he got to get it together. I mean, do I think he's responsible? I'm gonna say I think 15% is him, and the rest of it is TKO. If they could just let Triple H run the show just with no influence or anything, I think it'd be a hell of a lot better. Because my thing is, I'm telling you, I think Triple H wanted Randy to have the title. I can trust you for that. I think
all of us did. I think all of us did.
TKO probably was like, oh, it's going to give us exposure. They're going to be a Street Fighter, Base Block. Boom, that's it. And then again, here's the thing. How is we running to Roman versus CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes? Then Randy attack Cody Rhodes after the match? That shit makes no sense. Let them continue that story that's going on. That's why I said that it's non-inclusive. Like we don't know what the hell is going on, man. It's just stopping. So
Go a little bit, stop. Go a little bit, stop. Yeah, and they don't. It's just been lack of consistency, and it's been since before Royal Rumble last year. I think Jey Uso winning Royal Rumble, I think that was the last like time of, and then that fucking changed up because of the fucking Rock and because of TKO. Because I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure just about every Royal Rumble winner they have a main event title match at WrestleMania. Main event, not opening day one.
Right.
Not opening day one. And I don't think that it was going to be opening day one.
Right.
I think that was going to be one of the main events, but then they're like, "Oh, let's do Roman Punk and Seth." Why? Why? You know, and look how that's turned out. Look how the vision and everything like that's turned out, stemming from that one a year later. And that the whole Vision storyline has crumbled to shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But-
on that note,
Yeah.
On that note, we're going to end it for today.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's end it up.
Like Tuesday, let's link back on Tuesday, and I posted something in the chat that I know we're going to discuss more about. But it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
WWE, get it together, brother. Hopefully, Lanaya
Get it
will be
together.
joining us. And Gus, we got to get Gus back on the podcast, man. I miss
Yeah.
Gus.
School's got to be ending soon.
Huh?
School's got to be ending soon.
Oh man, I'm telling you, if Gus is involved, man, we're doing good. But man, yeah, because I hear his insight about some of the bullshit that's going on, man.
Yeah,
Because I love it
miss
when
his
Gus
insight.
go at it. That shit be.
He ain't even been hopping in the chat.
Yeah, man. I be turning on my camera and just laughing, man. But definitely, we'll link up again on Tuesday and talk some more
All right.
bullshit. All right, man. Take care, man.
Yeah. See you guys. Have a good night.
All right.